Welcome, everyone, to the Alex Hitchins experience, where we believe facts over emotions, truth over lies, and truth, justice, and integrity is how you move a country forward. Thank you so much for coming back. I thank you all for being here. And I'm going to ask you guys a favor before I move any further. I have tons of followers that are showing up, and I'm loving the help and the support. But if you guys could do me a big favor, two favors. One, I'm a writer and I sell books. And if you get a chance, go to my website. I have lots of books that cover the topics I talk about, and they go in depth. They're like roadmaps to getting yourself better. The second thing is I have the reviews. I got one review. What's going on? I have all these wonderful people saying such awesome things to me, and thank you all so much. If you could throw it into a review, I would be so happy. Okay? Thank you so much. Without further ado, watch this clip. Let me know what you think, okay?
Give the women what they say they want. You want to vote? You sign up for the draft. You want equality? Then we need 50% of women in wastewater treatment, garbage collection,
oil rigs,
underwater
underwater welding,
all the dirty, dangerous, difficult jobs. No. It's not just the cushy office jobs. No. We want you in there, ladies. And you should be digging graves and ditches. You should be embalming bodies. You should be anything that the men are doing that's dirty, dangerous, and difficult that makes this country run. Equality is when 50% of those jobs are held by women. Until then, shut the fuck up with your women's equality bullshit. Shut the fuck up with your feminism until 50% of these jobs are held by women. Then I'll take you seriously when you say that
you see that? Now, what I'm impressed about, that a woman is saying this, not a man, a woman. And she's saying that this feminist stuff about equality, women not being equal. I mean, it's just a feminist ideology. It's not about actually wanting everything equal. Because if that's the case, as she said, a lot of these jobs that are predominantly men, male dominated, would be 50% women. They would be if it was equal. But we see it's not the case. Some of the jobs that men do that are grunt work, I'm talking about serious, they call dirty jobs in some places. Like, how many women you see being sanitation workers? How many? I don't see a whole lot of them running to do that. How many women on oil rigs? I don't see women doing that. How many women are actually going to leave and do high wire maintenance? I'm telling you, those things I don't see. Plumbers, electricians, we have construction work. How many women you see doing this? And here's the part people are missing. They now have the ability to choose which career they want. What do? Have all these years they've been crying about equality, they still go back to the jobs that women used to take 20, 30, 40 years ago. So why scream for equality if you're going to do that? Or is just the right to choose? And then the feminists only want equality when it's a job that they can have power over a man, because she offers jobs. They must be CEOs of certain companies, all these things. And I'm just thinking it's just privilege. They want the privilege of doing what men do, not the responsibility of what men do. You understand? So I'm realizing at the same time, women need to stop letting the feminists scam them and do this nonsense, because there is no battle, okay? Men have roles, women have roles. What creates the problem is when people decide they're going to take what men do and say women can do it and do it better. Really? If that's the case, now I have another clip then. If that's the case, people say, I just found it. Take a look. Take a look at this clip and you tell me if it's true. All you feminists are screaming out there that I'm crazy. Take a look at the clip.
Anything men can do, we can do better. Right, feminists?
All hands, hoist the colors high. Heave ho, thieves and beggars.
Shout out to the men who do these hard, insane jobs so society can keep functioning. Reject delusions. Embrace gender differences.
So you saw that clip? So I ask you, How many women is signed up to do their job? Because I'm a guy. I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm just, no, too high. Not doing it. Okay, how much they're paying. And those jobs pay a lot per month from what I'm hearing, but I'm not doing that. Not my thing. Can't see myself. That's just not me. I'm a man saying I'm not going to touch it. What woman do you know is going to sign up for that? They'll say it, but no, they're not doing it. So that's my point. So stop screaming equality, equality, like the young lady said, until 50% of these jobs, that's right, until 50% of these jobs are held by women, don't talk about equality. Because you guys, women don't want to do them. I'm not saying women, some women can't. I'm saying the majority. Okay, we have some out the fringe that are, I call the exception to the rule. But even they're not rushing to do these things. So for the most part, it's not going to work. Okay, how many women firemen? It's like, exactly. That's a job that's predominantly men. And it's one of those things that you have to realize firemen is a taxing job. Running into fires, pulling people out, thumb over your shoulder and carry them out. How many women do you know that can carry me? And I'm only 198, 198 pounds. That's all I am. And yeah, pick me up and carry me over your shoulder. Yeah, it's very few women can do that. So what my point is this: stop screaming it's unfair. Stop screaming it's not equal because you don't want equality. You literally want to have privilege or control. And that's what these feminists are trying to push. And it's backfiring badly because even the women are like, no. There are roles that men play and roles that women play. When we do what we're made to do, society flows. It's when people try to subvert those roles, trying to act like you can switch them up. One or two things you can switch up. But for the most part, majority of things, men are the one that build the infrastructure of every society. If men are not there, you women, you're not going to survive. I'm sorry. And I know some feminists can jump on this feed and say, oh, women can do. No, you can't. I'm being honest with you. Do not let the people lie to you. Stop watching those movies that show these little young ladies beating up 250-pound men. No, it's not going to happen. That's a delusional ideology. And for the most part, do not get it twisted. Women are not supposed to be doing those things anyway. That's a man's job. We have a role. You know, that's how it is. That's what men do. We lead, protect, and we take care of. Can't take care of you, then it's our problem. Women, you do other things that structurally sound. But the thing about it is, people are trying to make those roles different. And that doesn't work. That's where the friction starts. You start trying to get in between, talking about women can do better than men. It shouldn't be a battle. We need each other. It shouldn't be a battle. But there is a hierarchy of men lead the house, the women control what goes on. We leaders, men are natural born leaders. Okay, women, now we have some dumb guys out there. I'm not saying all guys are good leaders. I didn't say that all of them are good. That's our job to lead. And some need to be trained and some are natural born leaders. But a woman carrying this role, they're not built for that. And they can only do it for a short period of time. Women are not meant to lead for long periods of time. They're not built for it. I'm not saying they can't lead. I said they're not built for long-term leadership. It's not going to work. Put a man over there, because the stress that comes with leadership, all the burdens, everything, women can't carry that for long. Not for long. So if you let men play their role and men step up, do what you're supposed to do. Because I had a conversation with a young lady and she said she had a problem with the word submit. The Bible says, again, I'm using the Bible because I live by it. It says, wives, submit yourself unto your husbands as unto the Lord. And they said, I have a problem with the word submit. But I had to explain to her that the word submit does not mean you're his slave. The word submit does not mean you're less than he is. The word submit means to give him respect and honor as the leader of the family and submit to his leadership as a leader of the family. And I said a man can't be a leader unless he knows how to lead. Remember, man's job is provide and protect and give his life for his wife. That's right, give his life for his wife. So his job is to take care of it. And if he's not willing to do his job properly, then he's not willing to lead properly, and she has no reason to submit if you're not willing to lead effectively. And that's how I see it. So you can argue with me all day long, but I have a reason how I see things. And when people try to subvert the hierarchy that God set in place, that's when we have friction and battles. And like I said, you don't have to believe in God to realize the stuff he's put in place as rules and, I would say, standards and morals. If we just follow them, just not naturally, a lot of things won't happen. I mean, the last video I asked everybody, why is it wrong to kill? And, you know, it's another story. But there's rules out there that put in place that if followed, we wouldn't even need a police force. Think about this. The 10 Commandments. I don't know if you guys know the 10 Commandments, but if everybody held them, forget about 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do a 5 through 10. If everybody did that just consistently, you wouldn't need a police force. Seriously, you wouldn't. But the thing is, people want to do their own things, and people want to violate laws and such. That's why we need laws. Laws keep us safe and keep people honest. But we have people who believe they're above the law. They can do this. See, rules for me, you know, and not rules for thee. They will do what they want to do. And that is a problem we have in our society today. We have people who believe they are better than you. And when men treat women in that manner, that's when the problem starts. Like, women are beneath me. And no, women are not beneath you. So listen, ladies, I'm going to say a poem. I didn't write the poem. I heard the poem. And I challenge every single man to listen to this poem. And if this is how you believe a woman is and should be, then we all in agreement. Here's a poem, very simple. The poem says, a woman was created from the rib of a man. She was not created from his head to top him, nor from his feet to be trampled on. She was created from his side to be equal to him, from near his heart to be loved by him, from under his arm to be protected by him. That is how I see women. And if every man sees it this way and treats them accordingly, we shouldn't have a problem. But when we have women talking about, I want to control this. I had this one lady in a video, and she says that I'll never submit to a man unless he submits to me. He'll never be unless he sees me as equal or he is lower than me. I'll never look at him as better or whatever. So I told her, you're going to be single the rest of your life. She is single now because she's now understanding the submitting part is being able to realize that the Bible says you're the weaker vessel. Men's job is to protect and take care of you. And you're acting like you want to be the man. Two bulls can't rule, man. You can't have it. And that's the problem we're having. Women trying to act the male role, and men don't like it. And then not go for it. If you act like the men, have a nice day. I'm not even want to talk to you. And women today need to stop that. I'm being honest. Men have a job to do, and I'm calling all the men out. The one that'll stop being a little wuss, be a man, do what you're supposed to do. At the same time, ladies, you have a role to play as well. And if we all do what we're designed to do, it works. It's when we try to take part and do this, that's when the problems start. So if you don't agree, I want to hear your reasons for not agreeing with what I'm saying. So in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Okay? So until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and I see you in the next conversation.